Symbolic as a backdrop, the Canadian Museum for Human Rights was the endpoint of a march that drew thousands in support of Black Lives Matter. Now, some are calling out the museum itself for its treatment of staff who are Black, Indigenous, and people of color.
I am the only Black as a volunteer. All have less.
Justin Ondoasumu has volunteered there since day one. He says racism was a factor when he was passed over for a paying job 3 times.
I'm an accountant. I applied for accounting. No way.
Online, several former staff are posting similar complaints about being marginalized as management looked the other way.
I experienced racism at the museum, either from staff, from visitors, or from stakeholders.
This former guide started the thread.
It's about repeatedly trying to address the issue and kind of repeatedly getting the brush off or no results or no change.
The museum has faced previous accusations of a toxic work environment.
It's clear that there's some shortcomings here in the institution.
CEO John Young says there will be external reviews of how staff are treated.
We have a plan to engage with our staff first and foremost. We have to build trust internally and then seek to build trust externally.
The structures of the museum have had ample time to hear from Black, Indigenous, and people of color staff and have ample evidence already.
Asumu welcomes the dialogue.
I want the people to say that we can change.
The museum promises a transparent review. Cameron McIntosh, CBC News, Winnipeg.